Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Libra, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so if you're called to this video, pops up in your feed, and you're not a Libra, if you don't have a sun sign Libra birthday, that's okay. There could be Libra placements in your chart that are being triggered right now, so this message arrives at just the right time. And this is where the message begins. Reclaim your power. How have you lost it? We start with the number 44. 44 adds up to 8. So there is abundance that's coming back into your life, this sense of coming back into yourself. And I can assure you, Libra, that whatever has diminished your sense of self, whatever has been straining you and draining your energy, it's almost like it's like workout. It's like a workout. It's like it's been your training. So it has been draining your energy, but it's been doing so to the end of strengthening you and making you much better than you've ever been or that you ever were before. And so there's this feeling that I have right now where you're not only reclaiming your power, you're coming into a deeper and more fuller understanding of who you are and what you're capable of. And you are stepping out of the hardship, out of the training ground, because maybe you don't need it anymore. So let's get into reclaim your power, how and what's up this week. Libra, remember that as I divide the deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. I'm going to leave them where they lay. It's part of the message. If you're looking for personal readings, I provide those. Check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule at your earliest convenience. You'll get your reading within 24 hours of whatever day you booked, and earlier if I can get it to you. I know you guys need your messages, so I like to come through as quickly as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you will know when I go live and do public free tarot card readings, because I do go live here. You can also join the channel memberships, Libra, and get access to the weekly members only live chats. Okay. Let's cleanse the energy. One more quick pass. Dolphin spirit is in reverse. So this and that are true. Difficulty seeing from another perspective or another point of view, either with you or somebody else. A sense of sort of being stuck with your head up your ass. I don't know if this was somebody that you were dealing with, but that's what it is. This is that sense of this and that are true, some sort of extreme, something is always right. This is not very Libran energy. In other words, no, my way is right, or head in the sand, or head underwater. Yeah, heaviness. And then life is speeding up. Antelope spirit, this is an energy of information now coming in. starting to come together. Maybe something was working beneath the surface, but usually this is Gemini spirit. This is when communication or information comes in, or you're able to sort of move things forward because now you have the information that you need. Then we have a rebirth is assured, coming out with turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, this is a renewal of the sense of right and wrong, the sense of morality, the sense of waking up to a new way to do things and a new way to be, being able to change. Because now you understand, or now you know, something like coming out of the dark and sort of being recognized, maybe in some ways not being hidden anymore, right? And then we have time for a deep dive. This is love, and this is relationship, and this is romance, and this is that sense of togetherness and head above the water, right? The sense of not seeing only things from the underneath perspective. So what is happening? You're coming maybe back into partnership with somebody, but you're coming back into yourself. You're coming back. You're not hidden anymore. That's what I keep hearing. I don't know why you would have been hidden or what context that's impacted your life in, but it's almost like people couldn't see you, or somebody couldn't see your perspective. And now there's a sense of wisdom and awakening, a realization, like the fog being cleared kind of energy. And there's this beautiful sense of, I love you. I want to take care of you. I care about you. I don't know why all this happened before, but let's get into the actual reading. Libra, I'm going to do like the 7-day or 7-step play-by-play. I always start with the 7th step to get a peek as to how this resolves. 7th day, can you give me a peek? Can you give me a peek? How does this resolve for Libra this week? Okay, let's let it fall where it has to fall. Day 1. So we have being guarded, being defensive, or dealing with somebody who is guarded and defensive. Also a sense of, from your past experiences, being more particular about what you let into your life. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Perhaps you were dealing with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or just somebody that is strong, maybe in earth energy. Maybe they don't have an earth birthday, but this would be somebody who is very together. This could also be a hard to get job, or a boss whose attention is hard to get. There's a great deal of value here. And I think that's important. And what's also important is it's accompanied by the 9 of Wands. So this is an energy of, or a person that has learned their value through a lot of rough trials and tribulations, and now they have the strength to not just to be more discerning, but it's also they're a little bit more guarded because of past mistakes. So there could have been a lot of defensiveness. It's not that there's anything actually wrong with the person, except that they were defensive over just the past stuff, right? The stuff that was getting in the way. Okay. There we have the Moon card. So there was a lot of unknowns and there was a lot of surprises. That's what the Moon always brings. And something could have changed around the Moon, or this could be predicting out to October 2nd, where there is a shift that suddenly happens and there's a judgment that's made in your favor. And I think that you're going to be very surprised about this judgment, because so far this person or this job opportunity has been very guarded. But Libra, by day 2 or step 2, it seems like there's maybe you don't even understand why. Because with the Moon card, there's a little bit of a mystery around it. Or it's indicating a date. Like I said, October 2nd, I believe, is the new moon in Libra. So we want to wait for that. We want to watch that, Libra, because that will draw in energy, your energy. It's a good time to make a new start. You won't even realize, like, why are these people giving me an opportunity? Or maybe you hadn't even hoped, but suddenly it's sort of revealed that somebody has faith in you. That somebody wants to give you this chance. What about day 3? So there's indecision here, indecisiveness. Somebody's still contemplating their feelings. Maybe this was a judgment on your part then, to take the chance or to give this a chance again. Intuitively, I think you understand that you can wade through this energy of indecisiveness or realizing that there is a selection that people are choosing from, but they haven't seen you yet, right? Just this energy of kind of already being in alignment with your spiritual sentiments, what you can do, what you're capable of. Your wisdom, even if you're up against people not being sure or certain, because that is really insecurity. That 4 of Cups is really emotional insecurity. Like, I don't really know how I feel about something, and I'm not even able to look over everything that I'm dealing with right now. But there does seem to be this sense of, but I can work with that. It's like your ability to be able to work within the ambiguous and within the unknown and uncertainty is what makes you stand out. So allow for it. In other words, don't try to figure out the unknown, the weirdness. Don't try to figure out the mysteriousness. Deal within it. Accept it for being what it is right now, because those are answers that I don't think anybody has. And that could be reflected in the moon card, right? That sense of nobody really has these answers right now. We don't know what's going to happen. But being able to work within that modality and just allow things to be what they are for that moment is the secret to success this week. This is 10 of Pentacles. So we once again now come back to, we have a beautiful offer of certainty, of security, maybe even job security, maybe a house purchase, money coming in, or just being in a community of love and support. Okay. Damn. We have the Sun card here. So this is success. This is a week of beautiful successes. Success, standing out, showing up, Libra, having confidence, allowing yourself to be seen. What is this? In what form does this success come in? Could also be romance. Like I said, okay, this is in the past. An opportunity that was denied to you in the past has specifically come out to say, well, now the opportunity is going to be given to you. If you hadn't been getting job offers in the past, if you've been overlooked for an opportunity in the past, if you've been overlooked by a person in the past, it's almost like it was denied to you in the past. This was squashed, or maybe you weren't as passionate about it before. Maybe that's what's really changed, is almost like that's what's changed. It's not that it wasn't there before. It's that now somebody sees it in a completely different way than they used to before. And so you're finally seen. Like there's sun that is shining on you, or shining on this role, or whatever it is, or your capabilities now. Whereas before, people weren't sure or certain. Now there's that sense of, oh, this person really has what I need. What about day 6? We have your ships coming in. You actually being able to see it come to you. Knowing that it's paid off, and it's paid off well. And then we have slow and steady wins the race. This sense of security, job security, certainty, knowing how precious something is, or it's just clarifying or validating that your ships are finally coming in for something that you've waited for a very long time. It took its own goddamn sweet time to get here. It's slow and pedantic. It was slow moving, but it's finally going to arrive. Could specifically have something. What is it? I think I want to know, right? It could specifically have something to do with money finally arriving, but what is this? What is this, God? What's finally arriving? What took so long? Two of Pentacles, something about financial instability. It's almost like this sense of something that wasn't certain, or something that wasn't guaranteed, or something that was like tit for tat. Can we get another clue? Something that you thought you'd be waiting for a lot longer. Okay, it's showing up near day 7. We have to get to day 7, but let's draw a moon card first. What does the moon want to tell us? Don't let pride get in your way. This card comes up when the only thing that could get in your way about all the good that wants to come into your life this week is you. And the way that it would be you, the way that you would get in your own way is by saying, I don't want that, when you really do. Or I don't care about that anymore, when you really do. There's just this energy of, or even like sometimes pride hides as intellect, right? Well, I'm not gonna knock on that door again because it's closed in my face too many times. It would be stupid if I try again. When intuitively you know that it wouldn't be stupid if you tried again, because there's this sense of the door's ready to open now. So don't let pride get in your way. That's that energy of full moon and Leo. Get that shit out of your way. And nothing is yet set in stone has come up in the past. So whatever, in other words, what God is saying here is whatever stalled or denied you, whatever this is, whatever it's triggering and alerting in you, is saying that even though you thought you were denied it, nothing was set in stone. And maybe you didn't realize it. And that's why God doesn't want you to let pride get in the way, because it was your pride that said, oh, like disowned it completely. This sense of, it doesn't want me now, then it never is going to want me. But it didn't want you because it was divine timing. It wasn't ready for you then, but it is ready for you now. So there's just this energy of, yeah, I want you now. I'm ready for you now, Libra, right? And so if you let your pride get in the way and say, well, I won't talk to that person again, or I won't entertain that opportunity again. Why? If you still need it and you still want it and you're still interested, then all of that is check, check, check. Fuck the pride. It's not about being denied in the past. Sometimes people just take a while to see you. And that's what that baseline energy is. You're finally coming out of the dark. You're finally being seen, right? And sometimes you're right. It's not your fault. It's just what people are ready to do. You have to meet someone where they are, including potential employers or other opportunities. You got to meet people where they are. And something was not ready in the past, but it stayed in vibrational connection with you enough to get back in touch with you. And it's like all of a sudden I see. Suddenly I'm aware of something that was in the dark, of something that I needed to adjust my eyes or how I was seeing it. See, he's upside down, he hangs upside down. Sometimes you need a different perspective. Somebody needed a different perspective on something to see the beauty in it and to see through the illusions or the fear of it. Let's get to the 7th day. As I do the extended reading. Link is down below, Libra. This is pretty exciting. We've got to get to this. We've got to get to this. And somebody's sort of been watching. I know that sounds terrible, but somebody's kind of kept their eye on you in a way. I feel like that's more in terms of personal readings, but just somebody's, even though, I don't know, could be employer, like this sense of we couldn't hire right now, but always this sense of, but I want to keep in touch with this person. I want to keep my eye on their pulse. Let's get the rest of this reading. Link is down below. Come on over to Born Without Boundaries Tarot on Vimeo with me, or just click those links. I pin it to the top of the comment section too. And I will see you there real soon.